We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Bulls have some great chemistry this season. Nikola Vucevic is again playing with DeMar DeRozan after they were college teammates together at USC. Vooch says it's one of the great things about team sports. You meet so many people and you never know who you're going to build friendships with. Kevin?
A new phase of their friendship. Great story, DA. Thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bulls, DeRozan out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
On the wing, LaVine. Şengün covering. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with LaVine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Now, here is Martin. Now, Green. Smith the pass to Martin. Ring shot on the way. Vucevic with the rebound. This Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of...
Yes! Check out LaVine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
And it's Houston's ball. 4-point game. Porter kicks to Martin. Pass to Green. On the wing, Porter. Shot clock at 6. That's good from 17 feet away.
Good to see KPJ not afraid of that mid-range. Hitting those can really open up other parts of your game.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Outside, Martin. Back to Porter. Now, here's Şengün. Vucevic defending. Here's Green. Rebounded by Vucevic.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Beverly for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside, Porter to the paint. Smith kicks to Porter from past the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Porter against Beverly. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Vucevic following the score by Houston. Back to Beverly. Outside DeRozan. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. DeRozan's got 5 now.
When DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
Richard, some people doubted the Bulls' trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office. Getting up there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. They trail by 7. Green against Caruso. To the middle, here's Martin. And he finishes nicely on the lane.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Bulls leading by 5. Here's Levine. Beverly dishes to DeRozan. Back to Beverly. Bulls moving the ball around. Caruso, the pass to Beverly. In the corner, it's Levine. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you gotta focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. Houston with a big group substitution here. Chicago leading. Inside. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Dragic.
Putting his power on full display there. Drummond's teammates trust him to make those plays down low.
Christopher, the pass to Green. Pass to Garuba. Now, here's Tate. Over to the wing. Here's Garuba. And no good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered closely. The pass to Williams. Jones with it. Drummond trying to get himself free. Jones, no luck.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Green, no luck. The Bulls leading by 5. Now here's Dosunmu. Jones kicks to Dragic. He dishes it to Drummond. Back to Dragic. Over in the corner, Williams. Just 3 to shoot. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And that one's good. Drummond.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Now here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Houston. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the inside. Jones dishes to Dragic. Pass to Drummond. Lets the 3 fly. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this.
On your feet, fans, it's time for...
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls. Rockets trail by 7. They've got Vucevic. DeRozan out there with Levine. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Down low, DeRozan. Excellent defense there from Smith. And for Houston, they're shooting the ball at 42%. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he still an underrated superstar.
Caruso kicks to Vucevic. Passes to Levine. It's Beverly on the wing. Guarded by Porter. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Smith. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Christopher. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Bulls leading by 4. Caruso finds Levine. Vucevic the pass to Caruso. To the inside. Kick out to Levine. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Levine's got 5 points so far.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his 3-point shot where he likes it. Really upgrading that deep game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Caruso, no good. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Martin, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild. Look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers. Now, that's his dribble drive. That's one of DeMar DeRozan's superpowers.
Porter kicks to Martin. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Şengün. Off target with his 3. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. To the middle, here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Now here's Porter. He's got 8. Green, the pass to Kaminsky. Green against White. Green in the post. Tries again. They get it back. Kaminsky dishes to Green. Goes up again. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many. 90% on the year.
What's up?
The free throw drops for Kaminsky. Chicago leading by 7. Here's Vucevic. Goes up and lays it. Vucevic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Tate. 6 to shoot. Fires it up. Porter, no luck. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And so here is Houston after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Scooped up. Williams with the block. It's White on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Rockets trail by 11. The 15-footer. Porter, no luck. Bulls have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Zach LaVine. Dosunmu comes in for White. And it's Dragic in for Patrick Beverly. And a switch here also for Houston. Garuba's checked in. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Dragic the pass to Dosunmu. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. When he does that, this guy can dominate.
Green taking his time here. From downtown. Rebounded by Vucevic. Here's Drummond. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for the Chicago Bulls. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks, Nick. What got you guys going in the first half?
It was just we played aggressive and trying to be a present in there. Everybody, not just me, but all the guys. And that's all we need to do, you know, when we start the game up right, then we can build a pretty nice lead like tonight we did.
Obviously, it's how you finish, not how you start. Thanks, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Nikola Vucevic on fire in the first half. He had 14 points and 8 rebounds. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight, he's really turned it around. What'd you think, Shaq, about Chicago?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their play.
And Kenny, what do you have to say about the Rockets?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent can sustain this kind of shooting.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin. with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
So on the floor for Houston, the post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Here's Vucevic. Nails the baby hook. Vucevic has got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Martin against Levine. The pass to Beverly. Caruso kicks to Beverly. Outside Levine. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Now, here's Porter. He's got 8. Şengün passes to Porter. Back to Şengün. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
They get it again, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Bulls lead by 16.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
Now here's Porter. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Porter with the steal. Inside, here's Şengün. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter. Bulls leading by 14. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Now here is Martin. The feed to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Vucevic. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. Here's DeRozan. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Using his athleticism to beat the contact, DeRozan refuses to be held back.
Pass to Christopher. Here's Martin. Passes it to Smith. Houston moving it around. Martin wide open. He fires. And they recover it. Şengün. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Christopher. They shoot again. And Levine with the block.
When you got bounce like Levine, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
On the basket by Jones.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
One-on-one fast break. It's Beverly on the wing, guarded by Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets' title-winning days back in '94. When I was with the Knicks, I saw Houston in the finals first game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the Dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And the second free throw, good.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Christopher. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Offensive rebound. And Jones sends it back. Ball stolen. Pass to Christopher. Here's Garuba. DeRozan defending. 6 on the shot clock. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Defensive foul. Usman Garuba.
In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for DeRozan. Williams comes in for Levine. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dragic in for Patrick Beverly. And that one falls for Jones. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Drummond. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Drummond. Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. And both free throws good for Drummond. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
And only Chicago lovable.
.40 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
.35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Christopher. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's the pass to Tate. 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. And another shot. And it's White with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. We've got Williams, DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Kobe White, and it's Dosunmu in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's Martin missing. Bulls leading by 22. It's stolen by Green. And it's Houston on the break. Smith's running. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
So for the Bulls, Levine's checked in for Patrick Williams. Alex Caruso comes in for Kobe White. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Dosunmu. They throw good, Smith. And guys, how about the job Jalen Green has done? Living up to that second overall pick.
He sure is. Had a great rookie year last year, and he is looking to build on that success. Had a tremendous year in all facets of the game.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Here's Şengün. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Assisted by
the Bulls shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Vucevic. And that's 13 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
Porter, no luck. The Bulls leading by 21. And here is Caruso. Beverly with the ball. Outside, Levine. Here's Caruso. Offline with his 3. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Green. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
What can you say about Caruso that hasn't already been said? One of the biggest team-first guys in the entire league.
And about Alex Caruso, Richard, not many people will complain about having him as a teammate. They all love to play with him.
Yeah, not at all. He's one of those guys that you just get fired up seeing every day. And when he got injured last season, you can tell how much his teammates missed him.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Now Porter. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Chicago Bulls. How about those Bulls kids? Let them hear it, fans.
Chicago on defense. Pass to Şengün. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Second chance effort. The kick out to Porter. Green passes to Smith. Back to Green. Clock at 6. Outside, Martin. Dishes to Smith. Porter against Caruso. Porter passes to Martin. Good, and a nice assist from Porter Jr.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Porter kicks to Green. A three-pointer, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
To Rosen against Smith. Back to Caruso. A three ball. The Rockets pull it in. Right side, Porter. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 20. It's Beverly on the wing, guarded by Porter. And again, no good by Chicago. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Back to Porter. The tray. Hands it from downtown.
Porter Jr.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Here's Caruso. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Ooh, I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Vucevic with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Timeout called. The Rockets.
Timeout.
They're behind by 17. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And here's Green outside. Again, the miss by Green.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
At the line for Chicago, Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one. Rockets trail by 18. Looking to get it going. Dean with the rebound. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 22 is their biggest lead. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Vucevic.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Smith, no luck.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Drummond finds Vucevic, and he makes good on the layup.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Porter against Drummond. Outside Porter. Shoots it up. Şengün, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable. We're making each and everybody on this team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we're just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. So long, everyone.